Welcome, Wapham crew, guys, gals, and ghouls, and otherworldly beings. Secure your tinfoil hats, buckle down tight, and hold on loosely as we climb aboard the mothership, soar above the rocky tops of the La Platas, get sucked into the vortex of the Four Corners, and settle down snugly at mile marker 420 in colorful Colorado. I'm your host, TessaTNT, and we are broadcasting live from the Mile High Clubhouse tonight. So, wherever you're listening from, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Thanks so much for joining us tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. It's a pleasure and an honor to have you with us this evening. If you want to listen in your free time, whether you're working it, or working out, please feel free to find us wherever you listen to your podcasts. So tonight we have Psychic Chris Garcia on, and he is a psychic, medium, empath, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, who also has the ability to see auras and has had these God-given gifts since the young age of 5. Chris loves helping people and sensitive children with their gifts. He's also a ghost hunting enthusiast. And let me see here. I got to switch something up really quick. That way we can hear him. Welcome, Chris, and thanks so much for hanging out tonight.
Well, welcome. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And you know what? I am in the Halloween spirit. I actually decorated webs outside on the porch, so Brittany did it, and her web looked better than mine. Mine kind of just looked a little lumpy, but the web, like the ones you just stick over to trees, and so she's like, "This is my first time, but it came out good." So I'm actually looking forward to Halloween, but we were talking about it, and to be honest with you, Tess, it's not the way it used to be when we used to go trick or treating. Yes, our parents would for check for candy, and and as kids we just go through our candy, and I remember that as a child, and I'm just like, oh my god, I want my, and they would put apples and you would hear stories about them putting needles, but I never got to experience that. But now that I'm, by myself and Brittany's with me, it's like I want to go trick or treating in a way, but I don't even know if that's even safe anymore. Um, it was a very interesting subject because I do want to go. I do have a very Halloween spirit. It's a year-round thing all the time, and I don't know. It's just different. The energy feels different. Hopefully, we get some nice weather because it's been hot over here. The nights are kind of like in the 60s already, like in the 80s and stuff. But it is kind of scary now that I'm older, and of course I don't have kids. But if that provides a child, I would probably be very strict with them. But it's just weird how you talk about things when you realize as a child things change when you're older because it's not safe to eat candy, it's not safe to cross the street, it's not safe to see kids playing hop jacks, jumping jacks. I remember seeing that kids playing basketball. Now this is what you see on the phone. You don't see kids outside like the way when I was running around. I miss the 80s and 70s because I was born in the 70s and I got to enjoy the 80s, and there's nothing like this generation. They don't know what good music is, unfortunately. Like New Kids on the Block, NSYNC, B2K. Um, there's so many, and I don't even listen to the radio anymore. It's just crazy. And I think about those type of little things that people be like, why is thinking about that? Because I grew up in a different era than what these kids listen to. So, what is your opinion about? Of course, I know we're doing a show and doing readings on here tonight, but what is your opinion on trick or treating? Does it feel the same to you? Because to me, it doesn't feel. like the way it used to when I was a child. It feels different. Like I have to even look, if I'm gonna go trick or treating, I'm gonna have to make sure I have to check every damn thing. But now they can even put pills in the, that morphine stuff that can kill people.
Oh,
Um,
fentanyl.
it is. It's so. What is your opinion about all this candy stuff?
Well, like you're saying, like we do readings when we have you on, but generally we discuss stuff for the first 30 minutes or first hour or whatever, because we have like 3 whole hours to go. But like you're saying, it's not the same as far as like Halloween. People decorating, even for Christmas, it's less and less each year. And this year, like everybody used to have Halloween decorations and costumes in their stores. It was kind of like a competition between everyone. And now I think it's Walmart and Spirit Halloween and the dollar store. But otherwise, like Target and other places aren't doing Halloween, period. And also, my youngest kid, she's like, "What the heck is going on? There's Christmas stuff up already." And I was like, "It's just about all the marketing and they're just trying to make money off of things and." Yeah, it's ridiculous. We got Halloween, Christmas, and Thanksgiving all being advertised all at once right now. But yeah, it's like the spirit of Halloween,
Yeah,
the spirit of Christmas is dead. Hardly
yeah, it
anybody's
is. I mean,
decorating.
there's people that I went to go and I actually bought a Michael Myers mask, but not the one where there's one where it's, the material's like, I forget what it's called, where you put it over your head and you can feel see the hair. I just got the mask. It's just plastic. And I told the lady, I said, knowing that I don't know about other states, but up here it's hot. I can't be breathing in that. I know a person has holes in it, and but I guess like since we've been wearing the mask for so long with COVID, I can't put something that's gonna make me sweat and get me paranoid. I think I would just if I feel like I can't breathe, I'll just take that damn thing off, and I'm like, fuck, what the hell with that shit. So I told the lady, I went up to the front and I said, "What do you is better for the mask?" I said, "Well, do y'all sell them?" She said, "Yeah, we do, but you're that type of person that likes to, where it feels too hot or if you can't breathe, go with the plastic. I'll show it to you later. It's nice though." But Benny bought Chucky bag. She's not in the room right now, but she's I think looking at the show in the living room. But it just feels different. It feels raw. Um, and then oh my god, oh wow, there's something to tell you. This is now we have talked about this many times. Um, about spaceships, about UFOs. People think we're nuts. Me and Tessa, and we can admit into that now. Well, I was trying to do a yard sale. The first, I think it was sometime before October. It was sometime in September. I did like maybe 2 times, and I set at the table, and I just put the best that I could because I'm trying to get rid of my mom's clothes. So the first day was like, just there. I was like, she's like, "I'm bored." I said, "Maybe people are just gonna stop." She goes, "Why don't you take everything out?" And I just had to take the clothes out so they could see it. But people were like pulled over, but they didn't get off. So she's like, "I'm already hungry." We were there for an hour. Nothing. People just look, pass by. We did it for 2 days. Well, get this. I said, "This is for you." So the second day, I told Brittany, I said, "Babe, I'm gonna go get this clothes, and I'm gonna try to do it early in the morning. Are you gonna go?" "Yes, okay, then get up." So it's around 9 o'clock. So yeah, I already have the stuff in the truck. I had the table folded, everything. We just went the truck and fed the animals real quick. This is the kicker. Nobody looks up. Nobody pays attention to shit. Well, we did. She noticed it first. So we're just there sitting down. Cars passing by. She was like looking at her phone. She looks up and she's like, "What the fuck is that?" And they look like in a pattern. And I said, "It's gotta be birds." And she's like, "Those are not fucking birds." So I looked and it started to, we noticed it. It was like way in the sky. They looked silver and they looked oval shaped. And believe it or not, they flew in a pattern. Like, you know how like birds, they fly in a pattern? You would see the wings flapping. And, and believe it or not, we didn't have a fucking camera. The camera was in the truck, was right there. She had her phone, but we weren't thinking because we were like, what the fuck is that? And you could see it for a while and then it started dissipating within the sky. She was, I can't see it anymore. And I want to say there was like maybe 5 of them or 6 of them, and they had like an oval shape, like an egg. And I said, I wonder if anybody else was driving or outside looking up, because otherwise I think there would be a lot of accidents. But you could see them like they blended in, and the sky was no clouds. It was pure. And that's my first encounter from a distance. And these were like way up in the sky, and they were not planes because you could hear, airport. These were no birds. That's what I thought it was because I was like, birds flying. Then I looked again, and I'm like, you could see like from the sun, even though it was far away, you could see like it had a little sparkle. The like you could see like it gives like a little shiny spark in the sky. I said, holy fuck. I said, babe, I'm getting my validation. That's the first time I've seen shit during the day because I always look up and I never have seen it. She caught it and she's like, damn, I should have taken a picture. I said, well, I was thinking about calling the news. I haven't done it, but I've been thinking about it. That that's confirmation that we're not alone. And I don't even know what to tell you. Because I think if you were with us, you'd be out there too. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, you just see them all going together. And she said, just like, what the fuck was that? That's the first thing that came out of her mouth. They could have been like, what the hell? What the shit? No. She said the F word. And I'm like, what the hell? But every day we look up and we haven't seen them since. So I think it was just a sign that says, flying by. We're here. We've been here. Right? People don't pay attention because everybody's doing their everyday life. And then I thought maybe it could be the military, flying their planes. But I said no. The way they were flying, mm-mm. There's no freaking way that you can see that shit. But the only thing is that since they were far away, we didn't see the colors on the side. We just saw like the shape of it from far. But we could see them clear as day. I don't know how high they were. I can't tell you, but I can tell you they were just high enough to where if you were staying still and you just happened to like take awake and looking up, you could see them like from here, from eye level. But then after a while, they just faded away within the sky. So where did they go? I think that they probably felt that they were being watched from even though we're way down here. I feel like within a certain amount of time, I feel like they picked up on the vocals. Cause I don't know, it's just a feeling I got when I saw them that they disappeared so quick that I thought maybe they just shape shift. They shaped the plane, the craft, and then disappeared and blended in with the sky like there was nothing there. I think if I would have made a report that day, they would think I'm nuts.
Yeah.
And I've said it again many times, even when I know Tessa for so many years. You people need to start looking up at the sky because I don't mean to say it this way, but hopefully if they're listening, I don't care. these fuckers are flying and showing themselves now. Not just during the night where you see those red, beautiful green, red lights. Now they're doing it during the day. And they're flying in patterns. Easily they could say that they can easily debunk that if I called and the news people probably call the airports and call the what is it called the SNSA, they'll call the government, and I'm pretty sure they'll be at my door if I make a report, which I'm prepared for it because I've thought about it. Um, and I know what they're going to say. You're drawing attention to yourself. You're making shit up. Where's the evidence? My eyes were enough to see that shit. I didn't see it. She did. What are you thinking? That we're stupid? No. These things are out there even during the day. So I don't know what your perspective on that. Maybe you could talk to Brittany after the second hour and see what her expression is. Or if she's typing in the chat, because I can't see that. You probably can on the YouTube thing.
Yeah, she said,
But
you said we are not alone, and she said she could have taken a picture of it, and she said that they were like shiny circles together. But yeah, I've seen lots of videos like
is
that
that what you?
where you'll see a few and then there's more and more and more, and they kind of have that like glimmer about them. And it's funny because here, like most of the sightings I've had here from my yard, it has been around 8 in the evening generally, and it's when the sun is going down and it hits them at a certain angle, and then you can see it really good. Um, and the ones we've seen mostly are
But
like the
this was in the morning.
tic tac looking ones.
But this was in the morning. Yeah, but this was in the morning, so it had like that silver oval shape. And the thing is that it wasn't like noon, because I think if the noon it would have been more reflection, but it was around between 9 and 10. There was no clouds. It was just pure beautiful blue sky, and I thought, holy crap! I said all this time that I've said people they think I'm fucking nuts. If I make a report on this, I think the helicopters or F-16s or the airport's gonna be flying around here on this side of town. Because I'm outside the city limits. I'm like in the boondocks, so if you're out of, coming down here, you see a lot of wildlife, horses, whatever. But if you're not paying attention, you might just look up one day and see weird oval shaped things flying in the sky. But that's weird that you see them in the evening. But I'm kind of like shocked that I got to see them. Um, I don't even know what to say.
And like what you were
It's
saying,
kind of
like they can hear you or sense you or whatever. Like a lot of the most recent UFO videos that I've seen, where people are talking and sometimes talking to them, and they'll like actually blink back and do things that the people ask them to do. So it's like they do have the technology, or maybe it could even be telepathy or whatnot, where they can hear what you're saying or what you're thinking or whatever. But it's pretty cool, and like you said, they're not afraid. It's not like they're trying to hide or anything. Yeah, they're out there, and with this, what is it? C1 Atlas, is that what it's called? The supposed comet with the tail pointing the wrong way and everything. Supposedly different things have been popping up with that one too. It was just it, and now there's a few different things going along with it, and it's changed trajectory and all kinds of different stuff like that.
I think to me, I just find it very strange that that a lot of this stuff is occurring, and I don't believe that people are paying attention. I think if they were, I believe that they would see a lot of weird shit in the sky, and just the fact that I got to see them blows my mind. Um, and I've always used to say that I don't know nothing, but we know that's a damn lie. But yeah, I think it's just knowing that that's just confirmation that we're not alone and that they're coming out more. I think they were always out, but I think people need to start looking up more at the sky because I think they're going to see weird things that are never there to them. So when you're out and you're just breaking a yard or you're just taking a break, look up. You never know what you might just see. So,
Yeah, and it's
so I
funny
wanted to
because
share that with you, Tess.
yeah, that's pretty awesome. And I've seen a lot of different videos from like Brazil and different places like that that are like fleets, like you said, in formation. It's pretty interesting what's going on in the world today.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, everybody thinks you're
Yeah, and
crazy, but
actually,
nowadays they're realizing
man,
that
I
we were
think for
onto
some
something.
reason, and you know the thing too, Tess, and I find it so strange. Now I think about it, they showed up a month before the shutdown. Kind of odd because this
Isn't
was
it
back in
funny?
September. I want to say that this was the last week. I want to say the 28th. Um, I'm not sure if it was a Friday or not because I do a live where I was trying to sell the clothes at my mom's, and I had to look back on my feed when I posted when I was on Facebook. Um, and then I can narrow it down and I'll get back to you when you're on break. I'll check it on my tablet. Because it was the next day when we saw them. And Nate, I don't know if you're still watching the show, but if you are, do you think we should actually go to the news and see what kind of look we get? But if you're still
Yeah.
watching the show, what do you think about what kind of freaking look we're going to get when we go to the news? Leave a comment or you can come in the room and tell me.
Yeah, and she
But
also said,
anyways,
her mom said if it happens next time to take a picture of it, which it's hard because like a lot of times you're mind blown. The very first time I saw one, like I just couldn't get my phone to work because I was just like, oh. So I just called my family over, and just having them see it too made me feel a lot better about it. But yeah, now I'm like ready to turn that camera on and get pictures of it. I have one that I saw not
did
too long
you,
ago, and I called the kids out, but they didn't hear me,
but
so I
did
just
you
took pictures and video of it.
did you ever get a picture of it, or were you just too stunned that you didn't get nothing from it?
Yeah, I've got lots of pictures from different times that we've seen them, and a lot of times it's the little tic tac thingies. One time they were like looked like individual crafts. You could see the hole in like two different like rockets on the side or boosters, whatever the heck they are. And like you said, they're in formation. They're all facing the same way. I don't know. It's just really interesting. And sometimes when we do see them, like one of the most interesting times was like one of the little tic tacs. Then there was two tic tacs. Then one blinked out, then the other one kept going, and then all of a sudden, like you said, a fighter jet showed up and circled around it in the sky. And luckily, I got that one on video. Um, and then that one, shortly after the rocket showed up, blinked out. And then when the rocket was gone, it blinked back in. But it kept heading the same direction.
Wow. So then that means that if, say, somebody reported them, they would disappear because
Yeah.
I know that they would see um, the military planes coming. They can hear them, and I believe that they have better technology than what we got. So if somebody reported it or UFO sighting during the day, um, I think for some reason, and I don't know why, but I have a weird feeling that if we did say something, they would interview us and our faces would be all over the news. And I wouldn't be surprised, just random, if we got a weird anonymous calls from strange numbers and probably a lot of weird friend requests from, I think, lieutenants, sergeants, anything to do with military. I think that they would be on us like hawks if we reported that. But then again, everybody knows that we've been watched in, and I think just for them to know that we're seeing them, I think we would actually not draw attention to ourselves, but that's what they would think. That they would like, are they just making this stuff up, or what part of town did you see it? They'll be asking a whole bunch of questions, and honestly, I think it's time for people to know that these things were out during the day. And it's very uncommon to see them during the day. Like you said, they probably come like in your area where the sun's going down. For them to be out during the day, I think they're just getting to the point where they just don't give a shit no more. They're like, oh, let them know that we're out here. We don't care.
Yeah, and one year
So,
there was
but
a
other than
solar
that,
eclipse, and I was like trying to film it because you can't look at it, and I didn't have any glasses or anything for it, so I'm like trying to film it with my phone, not looking, but I did catch something fly across the sky like super fast. So sometimes I catch stuff on my camera and don't even realize it until I'm going back through pictures or videos, but they're out there. They're all over the place. And it's funny because a lot
yeah,
of times they won't get picked up on radar. I don't know if it's because what they're made of or if it's stealth or whatever the heck you want to call it. And a lot of them are flying lower than people would presume.
yeah,
Have you tried
and that's
MUFON?
what's crazy. I think it's crazy that you say that because I believe that knowing that we saw them, I can't tell you how high they were. Um, I would just say I don't know what an average uh, plane goes up to. Is it up to 50 feet in the sky, or is it less than that? Because usually
30,000?
when you find plane, they're like, well, you can see them, and then they just start going higher. What is their normal
Cruising
flight
altitude is
height
generally
of
like
from the ground to
30,000.
the?
30,000 feet is their general altitude that they cruise at. Um, and I think it depends on how
So
many
then that
craft are in
would.
the same area.
So then that. So then that's about in our terms that's 100 feet or no?
No, it's
Is
30,000
that like
feet.
100 feet? 30,000 feet from the ground.
Hmm.
So then when we saw them, they were probably around that, like you said, 30,000 feet, but from a distance to where we could see like a shape. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
these
now I
UFOs,
know
like, they're probably
that.
closer, like you said, because airplanes are cruising 30,000 feet. UFOs can cruise whatever height they want to. Like, a lot of videos we see, they're like barely even off the ground. Lorian Fenton, she works for MUFON and does UFO conferences and stuff like that. And she's got a rule of hold your fist up to whatever's in the sky to try to get the size of it compared to your fist. That way they can tell you later on if you do report it to MUFON. That's the best place to report it. But if you say, "Oh well, it was this big compared to my fist," then they could tell you basically how far up it was and how big the craft was.
Okay. Then maybe I'll do my fist. Because I know they say that the fist is the size of heart too. Um, Now it got me thinking. Wow.
And you
This
never
is
know if
a.
you do go check
Sorry
out the
guys. I
MUFON
know
site.
we're.
If you do go check out the MUFON
Well, I
site, you
haven't
might
gone.
see other people that
Yeah,
have
because I was
reported the
part
same
of. I was
sighting.
part of the MUFON at one time. I was part of them. I got interviewed by a lot of big time people with the MUFON.
Hmm.
Um, I remember to talk to my friend Stefan. He's part of it, but he left due to a lot of stuff. Um, I probably can get a hold of him and see if they can get a hold of me and maybe we can do it. Or see if they're willing to come out here, and I could, tell Brittany, and they might even introduce her and us, and see how far we can take it. Because I believe that for some reason, I don't know, and I could be wrong, but I want to say that they're going to be showing more out of the city limits. The chances of them being like when you're driving a highway, they could be, but they're probably blend in with the clouds, so you probably won't see them in the city because it's congested and everything. But I feel like they fly everywhere. But I want to say that it's more to catch them when they're out here because it's quiet. There's cows, there's horses, there's cattle, dogs, cats, owls. Just out in the country kind of thing. Um, but it's just so weird that I got that validation, and I'm actually stunned by it. I mean, I've done a lot of things right, but this blew my mind. Way blew my mind. Like I'm still processing it, and knowing that it's weird that I bring it up that they appeared before the shutdown because shutdown didn't start until October. Now, could that be
Yeah.
coincidence?
Yeah, Brittany was saying about a month. Yeah, it's almost a month since the shutdown. And that's what I was saying about the AI Atlas. It's pretty convenient that they decided to have a government shutdown and even NASA's not doing anything. And so people are like, well, check into other places, like in other countries, and see what they're getting. But are they going to share it too? Because all the governments, if this is a spacecraft coming towards us, are probably going to be quiet about it too. But there are other people that have telescopes or whatnot checking it out and getting pictures of it and everything. It's pretty wonky. I don't know if you saw the post that I did, but somebody got a close-up of it, basically as close as you can get, and it was really weird shaped, and it reminded me of that one picture in ancient times that showed up near the time where they were having the wars in the sky and stuff between the UFOs. I'll probably pull it up really quick and show it to you, but yeah, there's trippy stuff going on
Yeah,
right
very
now.
good. Well, you know what? I'm gonna ask a question. When you see these things, did it look like the movie from Independence Day?
No. Oh. Okay, so
No. Okay.
um there's the picture that somebody got of it. So that was in front of the sun. But
Wow,
look at this other picture that I compared it to. I'm like,
that
does
is
that look
freaking.
familiar at all? Like, could it be that same craft, the way it's
Can't
shaped and stuff?
I can barely see it as a glare, but I saw the first one.
Oh, I gotta turn
Wow.
this off. Yeah, maybe this will get better. Get off there. Hold on, let me go in and out.
Okay. Okay, I see. All right. All right. Wow. That is so weird. Wow.
Yeah, it's trippy.
That is trippy. I mean, just to know that, we haven't talked in a while, but to see that, it just, yeah. I think outside of that, I think that's just more paranormal than anything. And it's been a lot. And the year's going by so damn fast. It's going to be a year for my mom in January.
It doesn't even feel like it. It
So,
feels like it's been a
it'll be
couple
2 years.
months. It's crazy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm already thinking, hoping that her dad's coming for November, hopefully. Um, I don't even know what we're doing because they've already asked her if they can go to Minnesota, but since she's up here, it's like, how would we get? I know we can fly up here, but to pick us up, it would be a hassle. You practice at a hotel and all that, but then also with all these pilot controllers, there a lot of them are quitting because they're not getting paid,
Mm-hmm.
and that impacts the people that are going to fly. I mean, do you really want to be safe and fly the plane knowing that they say, "Oh, you'll land your plane," this and that, because those are the ones that tell the planes when to take off, when to land. If we don't have those people, then people are not going to be safe to fly.
Plus,
It takes a lot
Boeing,
of skills to land a plane.
being the builders of a lot of aircraft, and I don't know if you know, but the first few months of this year, there were more plane wrecks and accidents than 3 years before. 3 years previous, there were more accidents reported in the first 3 months of this year. And it's because Boeing, cutting corners and not doing their job like they're supposed to save money, like they don't have enough. But yeah, my daughter's so afraid to fly. My husband is gonna be back tonight, but they drove all the way to Virginia for a wedding, all the way out there, stayed there for one day, and came all the way back. So they should be here like any hour, but that's how much she was afraid to fly.
Wow. So I think so. What you're saying is that people are going to be more afraid to fly because
I am.
of the. I mean, we haven't flown. I want to say it's been a while. The last time I flew was when me and Benny flew together in December. That was last year. That was last year because she had to go back in January, in the anniversary of my mom. So that was because I think we came. I was over there for Thanksgiving, so we came back on the 4th, I think. I don't know why that sounds familiar. I want to say that the 4th or 5th, and then she stayed till like the 19th. And then after that, yeah. So it's been a while. And we haven't flown since then, and a lot of um, weird stuff. Uh, since it's been more, since, the price has gone up because the holidays are coming up, and I looked at the prices, and I'm just like, oh my God, fly is unbearable.
Yeah. They're also
It
saying,
is good.
so far as all this UFO
I think
alien stuff, that CERN doing the Hadron Collider and stuff like that, they've opened up basically, I almost said a matrix, but like a vortex or something to be able to communicate with these alien people from so far away. Also, back in, I think it was it the 70s or 80s, there was the WOW signal that was for, I think it was like 70 seconds or something came through. Nothing like that was ever heard from space before, and now this is coming from the very same place that signal came from in the 70s. So that makes me wonder too, like, what
wow.
the heck? But yeah, with the paranormal stuff, like all kinds of
Yeah,
crack is like just going off hardcore. Alien, UFOs, paranormal, demonic. And that's
I,
another thing. Like
yeah.
people
I
are
think a
wondering,
lot of
are aliens demons or are demons
I,
aliens or fallen angels? What?
I think a lot of things are just being shown to reveal what things are. Um, it's just so weird. I think that a lot of people that I've seen, I don't even hear from them anymore. I think the paranormal industry is not that it's gone. I just feel like people just lost their passion for it because people have gotten hurt that I've
Yeah,
talked to,
COVID
and I
killed a
think the
lot of
ones that
stuff.
are so I think the ones that are out there helping are the ones that don't care about the money, don't care about fame. Those are the ones that are probably doing low profile kind of things. Because everything else that people that I've known, You don't hear them ghost hunting anymore. I just don't know if it's just the love that doesn't feel there. Um, it's just so different. Everything to me just seems like it's just different. But then I think my whole life has changed too, with my attitude towards things, family, the way they did what they did. And I just think that my perspective on, outside of my spiritual self, I think everything is just completely. So, but yeah, I just think everything is so damn different. So different.
Yeah. Well, what do you
But, but,
agree, or what are your thoughts? Like, I feel like ever since COVID, a lot of shit is ramped up, but like you're saying with paranormal investigation and stuff like that, like you said, everybody's perspective is off. Nobody's got the drive to do anything anymore, and like you said, it feels like it's dying out. It's like Halloween and Christmas and stuff. Like everything's been dying out since COVID, really, really hardcore. It's like it killed our spirit.
yeah, I think so too. I think a lot of people that I've recently heard from other people, a lot of people are dying. So a lot of people are grieving during this time. Like Brittany's grieved over Boots. So I think for them, especially with my mom, and we're also hearing from other people that they're all grieving over their loved ones, and there's some of them, like our neighbors, we pray for them all the time. Um, I just feel like everybody's just, I don't know, I don't even know the word for it. It's like everything is just like, I don't know,
Drained,
everything just,
drained and sad.
mm-hmm.
It's sucking our will
Yeah,
to
it just
live.
doesn't, yeah, they're sucking our life force out of everything and our passion for what we love. And I think some people have lost themselves. Like, there's times where I ain't gonna lie to you, people have asked me that, or others have talked to Britt and said, well, when is Chris gonna do another show? I haven't done anything. And I don't know if it's just because I don't have a feeling for it, or it's just, I'm just in my little motion of the holidays, and it's just a reminder of, another year going by. How do we deal with the loss of our loved ones, our animals? So I just think it's a process and mourning and grieving for the people that we lost and the animals that we lost. And I think that's what everybody's going through. They're going through the best this word that I would use is cycle, is what I'm getting, more of a cycle and more of a, like, it's a rebirth of change and just having to, you know, try to see where they fit in, where their journey is, and just trying to find themselves. Because that's how I feel. I feel like I'm still learning more about myself each day, and more of just acceptance of how life is. One minute we're here and one minute we're gone. So, yep.
Gotta make it
But
count.
other than that, try to make things, do what you can while you're here, enjoy life, because you're not promised tomorrow. You gotta
True.
feel like your journey. I think once your journey is done, God knows when He's supposed to take you. If your journey hasn't started, or you don't know what your journey is, what your purpose is, then you're not leaving until you find out what your purpose in life is. So,
Yeah, and it's funny. I think it's
but
like
yeah,
every 10 years, supposedly, people go through a massive change. And I don't know. Once you think you know yourself, then something else pops up or pops off. And then I don't know. I think it's not a struggle, but something that you have to deal with your whole life as far as keeping on top of that and making sure you're taking care of you before everybody else. And I had to explain this to my youngest daughter, and she didn't agree with me because it's like the whole air mask thing when you're on an airplane. The first thing you're supposed to do is put it on you so you can help other people. Because if you start to put it on other people first, then you're going to pass out, and who are you going to help? So we went back and forth on that for a bit. But it's just like self-care. You have to take care of yourself. Mentally and physically and spiritually, or you can't help others around you.
Yeah. So this is what I was doing the card of the day, and this is for everybody, including myself. I did the bottom card, and I'm gonna do the top card in a minute. So the Angel of Strength. I don't know if y'all can see that. It shows an angel with a lion. It's a beautiful card, by the way.
Very pretty.
With this message, I'm getting that since this is a general for everybody, that there are guides are coming to us right now with strength. Because I think some of us feel like worthless. Some of us feel like, what am I doing here? Like Tessa said, discovering who we are, realigning, and find that balance. Because everybody's like, kind of feeling like, kind of energy. That's what kind of energy I feel. So the angel of strength is not to give up, even though there might be hard times and things don't go your way. But it's not always about going your way. I think it's what God gives you and what God provides for you. And don't take things for granted, which I've done that many times with my mom. And then, of course, with my personal life, I see things that I don't see them at the time when I'm doing them. But when I have time to reflect, I say to myself, why are you so stupid, Chris? Look what you have in front of you. Why are you depressed? Why are you sad? Why do you feel unhappy? Why do you feel unfulfilled? I ask myself those kind of things, and I'm like, I have life. I have beautiful another day of life, but I think it's just practically I'm picking up energy from I guess the world itself and others that even though I don't talk to them, along with my personal problems, there is no one in this earth that does not have problems in their life. If it's in love, family, issues, betrayal, finding love, he or she the right king or right queen for me. Am I gonna ever find love? That's one thing I always get a one for people. Is that guy right for me? Am I doing the right? Is my following my destiny the right? That's a lot of things that I usually get. Sometimes I'll get things about, well, when is money coming my way? Those are the most common questions I get. But that card of angel and strength is what I've got with that one. So the second card is the healer of all ages. I think this is where it hits home for me. Um, for me, that card symbols me as I'm the healer and I need to heal myself. As we all need to heal ourselves and heal our wounds from what we've been hurt. And we have to find it within ourselves that we're not always going to be right. We're not always going to be right. We try to be perfect as we can be, but there's nobody perfect in this damn world. Sorry to say it that way, but it's just how I see it.
True.
And you are the healer within yourself. Now, if you don't see the healer in yourself, then you got a lot of learning to do. Some people have healings with their hands. Some people have healing with their mind. That's where Reiki comes in. Also, by the way, things to heal your body, your heart, your pain, which I'm going through a lot of pain, mostly not, on the show and stuff like that, but I think it's more of self-acceptance and knowing that life has got to continue no matter, because our loved ones are up there watching, so they would want us to be happy and continue. So that's the card I got for everybody in general. Okay, then one last card I got. Oh my gosh, this reading is hitting hard for me. I don't know about you guys, but we can give validation for everybody else. A broken heart card just came out. So with that card, I got more of broken promises, um, heartaches, pain, anger, sadness, depression. I think we're all feeling it. So that broken heart hits me to the core right now. Because I have like depression too, but I try not to. But I think we all have some kind of anxiety, depression. I think we just need to figure out how we can heal that. So I think it's funny how this card goes first. The healer, you got to heal your heart, but it's got to start right here first before you. Because if you can't heal yourself, then you're not going to heal anybody else. That's just some strong words that I got right there. Now, before I pick another card, and this reading was pertaining to even Tessa and everybody that's watching the show, do those cards pertain to you guys as well? They pertain a lot to me. What about you, Tessa?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's hitting on a lot of stuff we were talking about as far as how we're feeling and, rediscovery and just constantly learning to love ourselves and do things for ourselves that are really important.
Should I take the last card out and see what the last card's going to tell us? Because that's three cards I pulled. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, take another one. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm done. Done. Wow. Appreciation. Appreciate what you have. Appreciate what you have is what I got with that card. Appreciation is be blessed with what God gave you, what God put, or the person or the people in your life. And then for the ones that left, you can pray for them from a distance. But I think appreciation of just who you are, appreciation of, I gotta say, I love myself, and just appreciate who you are. And the other thing I get with that card, appreciation, is more of don't try to be a people pleaser. Work on yourself first. And don't try to be a person that tries to make everybody happy, which I've done that in the past. And I've learned you can't do that because no one's going to take care of you but you.
Yep.
So hopefully that hits home with everybody on live that appreciate what you have because it can be taken away. Yes, Brett, I'm watching what I said and I appreciate you. There might be times that you might feel like I don't, but these cards are hitting home, so it kind of just hit me just like, see, the cards are not going to lie to you. The cards are going to tell you the truth. So that was a general reading for everybody. I hope you enjoyed that.
That's awesome. Yeah,
It hit home for me.
Yeah, totally. And that last one too, it's funny because I was thinking about saying this before you even brought up that gratitude, vitamin G, it's a vitamin you need to get every day. And when I heard that, I was like, what the heck is vitamin G? Well, it's gratitude. And what you want to try to do is get at least 15 minutes in per day of gratitude. And it's not all at once. Like when you first wake up, try to think about things that you're grateful for. And then throughout the day, when you take a break or whatever, lunch break, whatever it may be, take another 5 minutes or a few minutes or whatever. Try to get at least 15 minutes of day per day of gratitude in your life, and like appreciation, gratitude, basically the same thing. But yeah, be grateful for what you have, and think about those things, and it really does help.
You see, but it's funny when you say that, and I'm going to add to that. Some of us don't appreciate or have the gratitude because we're overwhelmed with our emotions. And so we say things we don't mean, just say things we say to each other or to the person next to you. You can be mad at maybe a friend that you haven't talked to in months, but who's the one that gets the end of the stick? The person next to you.
Oh yeah.
Does that make it right? No.
Nope.
No, it does not. And take it from me, knowing that we're gifted, we make it look so easy for the people that we give readings to. But I think we're more, I guess you could say, receptive to things. Um, and we deal with a lot of more pain that we hide from within our soul, our body, so mind and spirit. And being empathic, it makes it look so easy when we help you guys. But just know that we're as human as you are. We're just more sensitive to things. And I think the ones that get hurt the most are empathic, psychic sensitive like me. I and it's most common that I'm not saying that people that are not gifted don't get depressed, but I've noticed with depression, anxiety, I've gotten it since I was young. So now that I'm older, I see it more, and I try to change that to go outside and get some air, get gratitude of enjoying the sun, go outside, go take a walk. And then if you're angry or upset, if you even have to go to an area where it's not people around you, you have to scream, you have to punch a freaking punching bag if you can buy one. That energy needs to be released. Because if not, you're going to hurt the person next to you. And they'll be your punching bag. Sorry to say it that way, but it's just what
Well,
they're
yeah,
telling
that's
me
how
to
it
tell you
is.
guys.
We hurt those that are closest to us, so it's sad but true.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure you have anxiety, and I have. And you know what, Tazu? And I look at you, I've known you for I don't know how long already. But of course, I don't know your personal life. But if you do have depression, if you do have anxiety, you do have like loneliness or feel like self not worthy, I'm gonna be honest with you. You cover up whatever you have in your personal life. You cover it up real good, and I'm real proud of you. For me, I think it looks like a. I'm like an open book. I can't hide what I feel. I don't know how you guys that have been doing this longer than me that you hide your pain very well. Me, I can't. There's days where I'll just tear up. I guess I'm just like a person that just reveals what I go through. And I know that I've been told by a few friends of mine recently that sometimes you gotta not confide in anybody. Not saying that you can't trust them. It's just that you gotta deal with your own problems. Because in the end, not everybody can help you or know what to say. So the only one that can help themselves is you. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, after COVID, I had a pretty good fall in there, and I had to apologize to my friends and be like, sorry for the way I acted. What happened to me during COVID, like, was harder for me than I thought. It showed itself in different ways, and it's just realizing things, and making sure you do apologize to those you affect and stuff like that is very important. And it's important to talk to someone you trust, even if it's, a number that you can call and talk to a third party or somebody that's not in the middle of the mess we have going on. But yeah, all those things are really important. And yeah, it's important to show your feelings and not to hide it. And there was a lady the other day that helps with our central nervous system and the way we clench up and stuff like that. And she's going through a really hard time right now too because she's losing her dad, and they weren't really close, but just seeing her mom go through that is really
Oh,
hurting her a lot.
wow.
And she was talking about crying and stuff, and it's okay to cry, and it is. It's not only okay to cry; it's very important to. It's part of like cleansing your soul and your mind and your body. It's a good way to let things out. So yeah, it's very important.
Yeah, well, I think I've been
Oh
doing,
my God.
I do a lot of that days when I'm just, 1 minute I'm fine, and then a couple of minutes I just cry. And then most of the time it's my mom that I think about, that I want her, start to cry. Um, I just want her to be proud of me. And then for me not to be a failure to Brittany, and
Oh.
just make the best of my life. And just, sorry guys, I got in that moment. And I think some of us that are gifted do get in that moment. And that's why sometimes you guys, we make it look so easy, but beneath are helping you outside of our life, outside of our psychic. So we're just as normal as you, we just get hit harder. Why does that happen? As somebody said a long time ago, we have our screws a little different from normal people. The best to describe it, that our screws are a little different, our perception's different, our brain waves are different. Not that you guys are not different, it's just that we're wired different. I don't know if that's how to say it, but um, I just think we're just a lot different. And I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Are we wired different from normal people? Is that why we feel more? Or, well, what is your perception on what I just said?
Um, well, I was hearing something about that recently too. It's we tend to I don't know, get drained a lot easier. We have, I don't know about you, but I always thought I have a loser magnet in my head because I always attract losers and assholes. And I learned how to deal with that in the past. But yeah, we get really drained. We get really emotionally drained. Different things affect us differently. And that's where the self care comes in. You got to take care of yourself. And generally empaths and stuff like that are people pleasers, so that's another thing that we got to learn to get past. For the longest time in my life I thought, oh, it's okay because like to serve your fellow man is the most important thing, which it is. But also, like I said, just like the airplane thing, you got to take care of yourself before you take care of other people, otherwise you won't have anything left to give. So just make sure you take that time, and you don't ever realize how much you've really neglected yourself until you start to take care of yourself, and then you're like, holy crap, I let a lot of stuff go. But yeah, on that note, we do have to go to our first music break. We're a little late, but that's all right. And I'll put the number
All
or
right.
the thing up too so people can tune in and get their free reading and stuff. But thanks for bearing with us.
Oh, and by the way, if you, after we're back from the music break, um, can they come on live if they want to? But you can have your cameras off. You don't have to show your face.
Yeah, it's
And
totally
I'll let
to
Tessa
you.
tell you how you come on here. If you want the link, just send me a message and I'll send you the stream link. Which meaning, if you're on a tablet or if you're on a phone, I'm going to send you a link. You follow the instructions. You'll be just on camera like the way we are. And you can have your camera off like this. And you don't have to show your face. You can hear your voice. And I'll let you explain to us how that works.
Yeah, just this link right here. You can put that into your computer or your phone, and that'll bring you to us. We'll see you pop up there, and then add you to the screen. Make sure you're muted when like you're not the one getting a reading or whatnot. But yeah, it's totally up to you, Chris. I'm fine with it. If you want to have people hanging out and stuff, it's no problem for me.
No, it's fine. It's fine and it's good because it's good to get to emotions like the way I just got all emotional.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure there'll be a few people that might come on. Nobody's messaged me yet, but I have a feeling that someone's going to come on and just, say how they feel. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I think sometimes we were just talking about it kind of helps. So, really and like Tessa said, we'll be back after this musical break.
That's right. So on this music break, we have the lovely and talented Mr. Jeff Hilliard from San Diego, California, with Consensual Schmeckspam, Multitude, Silicone Wave, Finger Banger Dave, which means Give It the Bird. And that's going to be it for that break. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this music break.
Do you wanna go for a ride in my consensual sex van? Do you wanna go for a ride in my consensual sex van? Let me take you far away from all this huff and puff. There will be nothing in between our love, like a pair of doves flying high above, where nothing can touch us, touching softly. Don't let me go, I won't let you go. This is eternity with me, baby. Do you wanna go for a ride in my consensual sex van? Do you wanna go for a ride in my consensual sex van? You don't have to be magic, healthy laughter, boundaries, safe space, ongoing mutual consent, passion, happily we'll be bearing our souls, naked by the sea. We'll breathe the clean air. We'll be living, laughing, loving forever. Baby, do you wanna go for a ride in my consensual sex van? Do you wanna go for a ride in my consensual sex van? You don't have to be alone anymore. We will be together forever in love. Do you wanna go for a ride? Do you wanna go in my consensual? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Just get in the van. Drip, 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 drip. I got molar moves, got that molar too. You think it's wrong? I could've had too long. Fuck that. Check these molar moves. You need a molar too. I can do no wrong. Back of the head, I'm never gonna cut it. All these hookers sweet on me. Look at them chasing me, showing me that ass. and I bang up the snatch. I do this shit for free. Go down your mom till 3. She's taking selfies with the mullet like it's history. How can I maneuver you with that pussy, dude? You sit like Buddha waiting on it to come to you. My lines are straight to the point. She shows me gratitude. So what's your latitude? Let's adjust your attitude. Help with a alligator, double dually Lamborghini. All up in a silly little yellow bugger dot bikini. I got molar moves. I got that molar too. You think it's wrong? Back of the head too long. Fuck that. Help with a alligator, double dually Lamborghini. All up in a silly little yellow bugger dot bikini. Check these molar moves. You need a molar too. I can do no wrong. Back of the head, I'm gonna cut it. Alligator, double dually Lamborghini. All up in a silly little yellow bugger dot bikini. You're like the butt of a butter knife cutting up panini. So climb back in your kangaroo pouch like a rolling genie. These moves are hot, these locks I got. This power cannot be disputed and it can't be bought. So you can find me in the studio with all these thoughts. You wanna buy my style, but you can't be what you're not, neighbor. I got molar moves, I got that molar too. You think it's wrong? Back of the head too long. Fuck that. Check these molar moves. You need a molar too. I can do no wrong. Back of the head, I'm gonna cut it. Got that motherfucking ballin'. You wanna touch it?
Yeah. Next time you come around here with your bitch ass, just remember how my molar makes your hoes pussy drip, drip, drip.
I got molar moves, I got that molar too. You think it's wrong? Back of the head too long. Fuck that. Check these molar moves. You need a molar too. I can get no wrong. Never gonna cut it. I got molar moves, I got that molar too. You think it's wrong? Back of the head too long. Fuck that. Check these molar moves. You need a molar too. I can get no wrong. Never gonna cut it. Never gonna cut it. Never gonna cut it.
Drip, drip,
Molar moves. Just a molar, bitch. Molar moves.
drip, drip.
Molar moves. Never gonna cut it. I just got a package, I can't wait to get home. I spent all day tracking the shipment on my phone, all that she was lacking. I ordered custom, I can't wait to get some. Take it to the bedroom, bitch is always nagging. Now I got the air, I send the bitches packing. Going my way, I have a new attraction. Don't care what you say, it's better in every way. Now baby, it's time to play. We're gonna make us a tape and show everyone the way. Cause I'm cause I'm
Je suis amoureux.
Je pense toujours.
Enchanté,
Tu es charmant.
ma chérie, mon
Tu es
potatoes nasty. Easy touchy of the nipple.
Tu es chaud. Fais-moi
It's like living on a super yacht, making love to a robot. It's like owning a football team, but having sex with a robot. It's like winning an Oscar and Emmy a Grammy when you're fucking a robot. It's like saving a family with a newborn from a fire, but you're fucking a robot.
When your life is a never-ending train wreck, and you feel like you're drowning in a sea of regret, with a bit of oppression pressing down on your neck, it hurts so bad. When your overwhelming hatred kills your heart's desire, and reality starts looking like a dumpster fire, you start bitching to me, but you're preaching to the choir. You don't need to be so mad. 'Cause sometimes we hurt, sometimes we cry, sometimes we're sure there's no reason to try. When the whole world goes completely insane, open your heart, stand up and sing. I'm gonna finger bang my day. Yeah, yeah, I'll finger bang my day. That's right. You gotta make the choice to give it all you've got, and make your day long with pleasure, really make it hot. Because your day deserves a lover that pulls out the stops. Come on, it's not so hard. 'Cause sometimes we hurt, sometimes we cry, sometimes we're sure there's no reason to try. When the whole world blows up in our face, what else could we do but stand up and sing? I'm gonna finger bang my day. Yeah, yeah, finger bang my day. Hey, what are we really doing? We can't live in a world that has this much hate. We have to get honest with ourselves. We have to take stock in what our part is in all of this madness. We have to let go, and we focus on giving love, setting that intention. And each and every single one of us gets up every day with the intention to give love. And we do it. We go out there and we give love every single day. Each one of us gets out there and makes love to our day, giving our day a multiple orgasm. The whole world will be orgasmic for the rest of eternity. Sometimes we hurt, sometimes we cry, sometimes we're sure there's no reason to try. When the whole world is fucking insane, we open our hearts, stand up and sing. I'm gonna finger bang my day.
Welcome back, and thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. Tonight we have Psychic Chris Garcia on. We've been talking about life, the world, space, all kinds of stuff. Chris, where did you go? Another thing as far as the...
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. As far as like, what is it? Anxiety, depression, drainage, different things like that. Another prospect out there that we've all been dealing with are all these solar storms and solar flares. Like, it's been really, really bad for pretty on par the last month. Really, really bad. Yeah, so we've got a lot of that going on too. So keep that in mind when you're wondering, how come I'm feeling this way? This isn't normal for me. It could be that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I did that.
Oh, yeah, and I didn't ask
Sorry,
you earlier. What
if
did you
I have
think
to
of?
turn the camera off, because I was eating sandwich, I didn't get to, because she was making sandwich, and then, so I'll turn the camera off, like when she's talking, or whoever comes on, I'll turn the camera off so y'all guys won't see me eat, because I don't like being in front of people. I mean, I know you probably don't mind, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll mute myself because it's crunchy now.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you, what did you think about the new intro song? I was like, I got so tired of the original one, and I was like, I got to do something different. I'm not liking this anymore, so I found that one. It took me days to find that one, but I like it.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me
Yeah,
of like
I like it.
monsters.
I actually like it. It's different. Hold on. Yeah, but I mean, it's different because I mean, it's a lot different, with everything that we're talking about, and it's so weird because I always feel that every time we talk about something, sometimes we'll get guests or people that comment to the show, and it goes with what we talked about. We haven't got anybody on yet or any questions yet, but I'm wondering what people will say. They had other experiences, and I'm just kind of interested to see what other people, have seen within the past few weeks. I was just telling Brent that one day we sick because we were on break, so we were talking, and she said, I think we saw like a week before the shutdown. And I told her, I said, you think that's weird how it just shows up, and we weren't even in October yet, and now we're in shutdown. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. You tell me.
No, I don't think so. It's crazy. It just like, I don't know. There's so many coincidences, but once you get to a certain point, it's like, is this really a coincidence? I don't know. I don't think so. Especially with the NASA thing. Like, what a time to have a government shutdown. But you never know. It could just be everything's on the same plane
That's what I said.
this point. Oh yeah, I was gonna share too paranormal stuff and the upsweep in that. So in the past years of living in this house, yes, it's haunted. We've had stuff thrown, things banged on, something tried to draw my dog. I've had a doppelganger show up, not only to my kids, but to my brother when he came to visit. And then it just quiets down for some time, and then it starts to pick back up again. And recently, the kids have been seeing doppelgangers of each other. So that's pretty trippy. And Lily's like, or was it Lily or Floyd? I don't know. One of them was like, I'm scared, so can I sleep with you? And I'm like, sure, that's fine. And they've both been sleeping with me for the past week because, I have room in the bed for them. And but I'm like, don't worry about it. Like, we got John here. John's the house ghost. He passed away here. He was an older guy, but really nice. And the kids have seen him like trying to fix the thermostat because we haven't been using the heater. We've been using the wood stove. And we've had things like come in and out because we're all in this house gifted, and so it's like a beacon, a lighthouse. So they'll see it and they'll come from far and wide, maybe to have somebody to talk to, or maybe just a safe place to be for a little bit. I'm not sure how it works on the other side, but yeah, the doppelganger is back, and yeah, that one's pretty freaky, but it wasn't doing anything bad. Like when Lily first saw it, it was Floyd, and she's like, "Oh, are we gonna leave Floyd behind?" I'm like, "No, we're going to pick him up right now." And she's like, "Mom, he was in his room standing in front of his TV because he'll sit there and game for hours." I'm like, "No, he's at the library. He's been there since after school." And then what did Floyd say? Floyd said he saw her doing something in her room, but she wasn't there either. She was somewhere else. So yeah, that's been happening. And then I think there was a UFO that we saw within the last month. And I'm trying to think of anything else. Shadow thingies? Had that
Oh,
happening. But yeah,
wow.
the doppelganger thing was, to me, like the most freaky. Especially when it happened to me, I'm like, generally when you have a doppelganger, it wants to get rid of you and take over your life, but it never did any such thing. So I'm like telling the kids, it's done it
Wow.
before. It hasn't done
See,
anything
that's weird
harmful.
to say that, because there's one time where, I think it was today, I thought I was losing my mind. I said, I don't know. So, excuse me, sorry. So I go to the bathroom, you guys go to the restroom. I come out, look real quickly to the corner, and there was someone sitting there where my mom would sit. And I thought it was my mom real quick, but I couldn't see like the face. I just saw like a shape. And then we were about to leave to go eat somewhere. And she just looked at me and goes, "What's wrong?" I said, "I'm tripping out on her today." She's like, "What is that?" Because I come out of the door, out of my that room. I see a person, shadow figure, sitting my front eye. But then when I turned my head, I was like, "There's nothing there." I was like, "That's weird." And sorry if you hear my dog. We have a dog barking now. She's trying to come on, but I don't know if she can because that dog is barking. He's a dog that is we got from a friend because she couldn't take care of him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He's a real good dog, but whenever he sees us eat, he just wants to be all over the place. But other than that, it's kind of weird. Like today was just so odd. I just thought it's just so weird how I just saw that shadow. And then you're saying double gangers. Now, if I saw a double ganger myself, I don't know what I would do. I think I would be tripping on that one. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen one of myself. And if you do see one of yourself, I heard it's a bad thing. Stay far away from it as possible. Because there should not be two yous in the same area. One might cancel the other one out. I don't know. Unless it's like that movie Multiplicity.
Why is it bad? Why is it bad to see it? Can you explain that?
Because if it is like the bad ones that I've heard about, if you're in the same area, generally it's wanting to get rid of you and take over your life, whether it's possessing your body and doing it, or I don't know how they do it. I'd have to look it up, but yeah, from what I heard a long time ago, doppelgangers are not good. But through my experience, we haven't had anything really bad happen with our doppelgangers, and I haven't seen mine. Other people have seen mine. One of our roommates that we had was seeing my second eldest daughter, Nova, before school. She'd come into the kitchen to get something to eat, and Amanda was talking to her, and she wasn't talking back. She's like, "Hey, why are you ignoring me? Like, are you mad at me or something?" And goes in there, and she's not there. So she was seeing her doppelganger. But mine, when it was seen, when my brother saw it, it came in and woke him up, and it was wearing a white dress, and it was saying, "Gary, wake up. Gary, you got to get up." And then he comes out and he's like, "Hey sis, what did you want? What are you talking about? What did you want? You just came in and woke me up." I'm like, "No, I've been sitting here with the family watching TV while you're back there sleeping." The first time it was seen, I think it was, I'm trying to remember if it was when it was doing dishes, which I'm like, if it's going to do dishes, it can come back. But another time it was seen, it went outside with at the time it was my youngest daughter, now it's my second oldest, and went out with her to the tree fort and pushed her down and laughed about it, and then ran back in the house and locked the back sliding door, which there's no longer a door there. We made it into a wall with windows, but it just sat there and laughed at her, and she was just really upset. Like, she came in, she finally found a way in, which was through the front door, I believe, and she's like, "Mom, why did you do that? Like, what are you talking about?" She's like, "You pushed me down and you laughed about it, and then you locked me out. You wouldn't let me in." And I was playing Texas Hold'em with my roommates, and I was wearing a tank top and shorts, and she was always seen in a white dress. The only reason I could think why is there was something else here in a white dress, and it was a girl, and she was just really, really creepy. And she never messed with me, but she'd mess with my kids.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, seeing a twin of yourself, I just wouldn't know what to say about that. But I've seen shadows lately, but I don't know. I just find it very weird to me. But if you did see that, I've heard that too. You're not supposed to see your twin, but I don't know. But
Hi.
so she's the one that encountered that beautiful ship.
It was weird.
So, like, to her, what we were doing. Well, of course, we were doing the trying to sell the clothes, but what were you doing before you looked at it?
I was sitting down, and I was just looking up in the sky, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
I'm doing that's the first thing that came out of her mouth.
It's a common line.
She was just, what do you think? You're going to say, "Oh, look at this alien." You're not going to just point. Some people might point, but like you said, it's common sense that it's either you're not going to say something or you're just going to pause and you're just going to be like, you might say it in your head, like, that, like, you'll say it in your head, but she said it out loud because she was like, looking up and she's like, I say, it's gotta be birds. Maybe those are not fucking birds.
No, they didn't look like birds.
But that's like I was telling her that while we were on break test, a lot of people have been asking, Chris, when are you gonna do a show? Chris, when are you gonna do a show? I told him, I said, I haven't just doing it this space like I'm telling you. I don't know what it is. I want to say it could be anxiety, it could be numbers of things. I'm more into myself, and I kind of feel like I haven't been myself. Like I'm kind of like off with the attitude kind of thing. The temper has gotten worse. But I'm trying to keep it more controlled, like to keep myself occupied and with the pet that we have, it keeps us busy and keeps me from, having that thought and being depressed and stuff. So So did you finish your sandwich, mate?
Huh?
Huh?
Where did you finish it? Did you finish your sandwich?
Yeah.
Well, I actually didn't get. I had to eat mine and turn my camera off because I thought I said, I don't want to eat in front of you. But yeah, but other than that, I mean, we've been good. It's just it's a lot different now, and I got more. I got how many? Tiger, Smokey, Moonlight. Mm, oops. I got like 6 cats, and then I have a total of 9 animals. We got 2 dogs. No, it was 2 dogs. Now we got 3 dogs. But when you add all together, we got 9. You got 9 cats. You got 9 animals all together. See, there you go. He hears himself.
You guys ain't sharing your sandwiches. I want some sandwich.
Yep.
I hate this dog food.
yeah,
You have some dog food.
well, we fed him, but it's just that he is spoiled.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know if
wants
you want
your
to bring him
food.
up, maybe so she can see him.
He wants your food. He doesn't want his food.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
Huh?
What a monster. He's a monster.
He's bad. He's a new addition to the family. We also got Willow. She's a tuxedo cat, but she's like I asked my friend how old is she. She said she's 3 months, but I think 3 weeks. She's still a little baby though, but she's an addition to the family. So you can see him.
He's cute.
Chico, he can't hear me. Chico.
Chico. You see his ears move. Someone's calling me. Chico, you want a bite?
Yeah,
You want
he
a
can.
bite?
What is he looking at me? About the cats in the room?
Yep. All
Which
three
ones are in the room?
are in here.
Oh, that's why he's looking at them.
Yep.
Wow.
He's like, see, I'm on her
Yeah.
lap and you're not. I always wonder what the animals are saying to each other. I try to make conversations for them. We have 3 dogs, 4 cats, 16 chickens, and 2 geese. And
Oh, wow.
2 gerbils.
So how many animals?
I don't know.
But
I'll
all
have to add
together,
it
how
up.
many animals you got?
So that's 7 with the dogs and cats.
You probably
And
have more.
16,
You probably have
that's
more than 20.
23, 24, 25 total, I guess. No, 27, counting the gerbils. The eaters. We did have 3, but 1 got out and Fantima got a hold of it. I tried to save it, but she was too quick. She's a good mouser, so.
Sorry, I was cleaning my nose. Sorry.
That's all
I thought I was gonna sneeze because every time I eat, I sneeze.
Really?
Brittany can tell you that. Yes, I don't know what it is. I've been doing that even with my mom. I'll eat and then I'll just walk out of the restaurant and I'll sneeze. And my friends are like, "Are you allergic to some kind of seasoning?" Like, I don't know. I always sneeze.
Just eating.
She's already started that too. Yeah, she'll start doing that every so often too, but not as bad as me though. So, but yeah, it's just like I was telling you, just not many people have seen me lately because I haven't been on any shows. I've been I'm usually on TikTok, but like I telling you before we started the show, I don't know. I just feel kind of like every to realign myself and really just center myself because I just don't feel like interested for some reason. It's like something's throwing me off to like try to pull away from it, like it's like everybody else is doing it. But I do have people that come to me, but it's just I don't know. I just gotta have time to myself and knowing that I have a family now, take care of the bills like my mom did. It's not easy, you know. And
Yeah.
like we were just talking about too when we were on the break that shutdown I think is impacting a lot of people. They're talking about now that if they keep up with the shutdown, food stamps or SNAP is going to be affecting November
Yeah.
because the first is on a weekend, so they might get the checks before then. I would think in Halloween, which I think that's Friday, right? You know, but I don't know how they expect us to survive. I mean, a lot of us out there are struggling to make a living, and they're just making it worse. So
Yeah.
the only
And it
thing
could be part of the plan.
that we did like was that they actually released the hostages. That's the only good positive thing that he's done, and I give him props for that because then there's some of them that've been there for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. They haven't seen their
Yeah.
family, and I got kind of angry. I cried because I was like, I can't imagine, you know, the ones that were hostage for not seeing their loved ones, their sons, sisters, brothers, sons, and then the ones that died, they have to send their bodies to the loved ones so they can bury them properly or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I heard there's a few that they couldn't come up with. And
yeah,
also,
and
not all
wasn't.
of those are by their hand. Some of them are from all these attacks from Israel. They're just fucking blowing everything up. And I see
Mm-hmm.
where they're coming from, but at the same
Yeah, and
time,
that.
that's not okay. That's genocide. That is so fucking wrong on so many levels. Yes, I know there's bad guys over there and they like to hide, but send boots on the ground or something. Don't just be blowing up kids and adults. And then the worst part is starving them to death and then saying, okay, it's okay, we'll give you food. And then you go to get food and then they kill you then too. It's like, what the hell? But yeah, I'm just glad that supposedly there's an end to this, but I don't know. I'm still holding my breath because I just feel like something's going to happen.
Yeah, it always happens. You know that every time we think something gets better, it's about to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that for a lot of people out there who are getting the poor and they're getting richer. Like my mama used to say, the poor are getting poorer and the rich are getting richer.
We just
And
got to
now
eat the
that
rich and then we won't be hungry anymore.
you're gonna have to go live off some beans and rice.
Yeah.
And, well, I grew up with beans and rice to begin with, so
I like beans
I
and
won't have a
rice.
problem with it. Mhm. I
And I
lived
was
off of
thinking,
that, and but other than that, it's been just really kind of interesting how I don't like to watch the news, but hopefully we start getting some nice weather because we usually get hot up here, but the nights are probably in the 60s. So it's kind of fall's kind of coming, but slowly. So and the grass is like crispy, which is good in a way because I don't cut the grass. But when it starts raining, then I gotta cut it because it rains like crazy. And
well, at least it'll get
but
seeded
yeah,
really
it's been
good
cool.
if your stuff
Yeah.
grew up enough. It could
That
seed
was
itself.
and then the thing is weird that we're talking about all that. I was telling Brittany like last week I told her I said I think pretty soon I start shopping for Christmas Because I think everything is going to be either sold out or it's going to be too high that people are not going to be able to buy it. So start looking for those specials because I think when Thanksgiving comes, they have Black Friday and Cyber something. But now this coming year for me, it can be a little smaller for Christmas. I'll probably just buy me something from Brit and maybe two more people. So my Christmas year is going to be a little different. And Brett's list, I think Brett's list is going to be a little bit more fun too. How many nieces do you have, Nick?
Huh?
How many nieces do you have?
Nieces, 2.
Or, and then the nephew, 1?
No, two nieces and 2 nephews.
Oh, so then, see, that's her Christmas list right there. If she buys anything for them, but I think this coming year is going to be a little bit small. But that's how my mom was too. We're just buy gift cards and say, here. Uh-oh.
That's the best way.
Speaking
I
of
think.
another edition. Oh, look at you. Come here. Oh, this is the other edition. Look who's in the room.
Willow.
Mm-hmm. She's a new edition. She is so tiny. Oh my goodness. Look at you. Oh, you're scratching Daddy. Oh,
No, I
you're
thought she's
scratching
gotten
me.
bigger by now.
See?
I was like, holy shnikes, she's still tiny. Goodness.
Mm-hmm. Watch it. She's looking at you. She's looking at you, Tess. Like, who's that? You see Mommy? Oh. She saw Brit. She's like, why is she? No. Why? Because
Yeah.
she's showing her tail.
Yeah, at least we didn't see the brown eye. We're good.
She's just, yeah.
I know cats are really proud of their,
she's adorable,
their brown
but
star.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that, but other than that, they're good. It's just that, I'm trying to go get my chips because I have Cheetos. You're just sniffing everything. You're just as bad as Chico. He's on the bed. But I have my plate right here. Behave. Stop it. Tessa's gonna get mad at you. Auntie Tessa's gonna get mad. But yeah, she's tiny, so I gotta get her. She's the newest one, so pretty soon I'm probably gonna. So she's right there by the camera. Watch. Well, you're in the way. You're in the way. You're in the way. Yes, you're in the way. Stop it. Behave.
He's so cute.
You see Mama? You see Mama?
Willow.
Yeah. Get down. Get down. But other than that, we got 2 new additions. So I know I feel good that I was, not gonna before I got them, I wasn't gonna get no more pets. But then a friend of mine said, well, this dog is like I can't feed him, and I'm having problems with the mortgage. I'm hardly home. She also told me that I think that her daughter's boyfriend's kicking the dog. So I said, no, I can't. So I just said, I'm gonna try to save this dog. Try to save him. And then she was, yeah, my granddaughter's giving the cat away. So I was like, oh my goodness. It was just gonna be the cat for for bread, but I guess this cat is actually mine. But she's ours. They're our pets. But other than that, I just felt like I needed to save the dog, and this cat I just got because it's a tuxedo cat. I've never had a tuxedo cat. Yeah. Hey, stop being so nosy.
That's my job.
Yeah, but other than that, so if anybody wants any readings, oh my ear itches. Oh my ear hurts bad. Stop. No, you're not getting chips. She can't
That's
eat
so
the chips
funny.
because
She
they're
wants
hot Cheetos.
chips. What? She's like, but
She got
Chester
cat
Cheetah
food.
eats them.
Yeah, the troublemaker. I mean, but the first day we got her, man, she was hissing at everything in sight. She was hissing at me. She was hissing at Brittany. Stop. No,
She's hissing? Is that what you said?
you can't have that. She was hissing. I mean, like a lot. But now she's more calm. She doesn't hiss at us no more. Did you just fart, really? I want to smell your farts. You're stinky.
What are you doing?
Yes. She's okay with that.
Did you just fart? No. No. Can't have that.
Ow.
No.
What?
No. Stop it. Yeah, so if anybody wants to read, just click on that link. If not, if y'all want us to ask a question in chat, but I can't see that because YouTube, y'all can type the question on there.
Yeah, I'm sharing it right now
Uh-huh.
on my pages. It's probably because we haven't done it in a while and people are just like,
Yeah, I know. It's
off the
funny
board.
because I mean we haven't been on, and then plus you've been busy too, so it's I get it. So
Yeah, I've just been doing trippy TikToks because there's so much trippy stuff out there, and then story time where I generally read a scary book or ghost
Yeah.
stories or something.
yeah,
I haven't had a guest on for a while. I think you were my last guest. Pretty sure.
yeah. Why is it every time I put this on the freaking bed you want them? No. Terrible.
Come on, meow. Just give it to me.
Yeah, but then she'll get a stomach ache. She'll get sick because these are hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
She don't know any.
Treats.
She don't know any better.
Yeah, I got my cat stoned the other day because I had grown catnip in my garden and it's all like blocked off from the chickens and the cats and stuff, so they
No.
don't mess it up. And I grew catnip so I can make catnip tea and give the cats catnip. And yeah, I guess fresh is more potent, I think.
Yeah, because I gave them behave.
Sunpower
Stop it.
Siamese, he ate some and he was pretty stoned for a while, and then Cubs,
I'm about to go
he
feed
had a
you
leaf.
because I'll feed her when we go on a break or something.
But yeah, I'm still waiting on
Yeah.
the tea to brew.
Do we have any questions in the chat? 'Cause I can't see them.
Willow does. She has a question.
Oh, really? What is your question? Meow, meow.
You're gonna give me your food, right meow? How about right meow?
See, you know what's so crazy about these cats? They look so cute, but they're also troublemakers. Be dropping shit and they're just bad. But see, the thing is that they look so cute when they're little, but well, that cuteness just gets them to where the owners love their pets, but once they get older, they start getting into shit. She's
What?
little right now, but when she starts getting older, she's probably gonna be worse when she's a teenager.
She might be like Fantima. Fantima was always like really, really small, and she's still really small. Like she hardly grew. She's just a petite little chickie.
I mean, and what are your cat names? Your cat
Uh,
names? Do you know them offhand?
yeah, Shadow's the black one, and she's the mother of all the cats that we have. And then we have
Oh
Kung
wow.
Pao. He's a black Siamese. We didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that until I was like, wow, I'm surprised that must be a Siamese dad. And then I found out that her mom was actually Siamese. So, but Kung Pao, he's our Siamese cat. And then
Oh,
Fantima, she's kind of like a tuxedo, but it's her face. Like first we named her Phantom because we thought she was a boy, but then realized she was a girl. So Fantima is what we named her. And then Chubbs is the very last of the Mohicans, and that's Lily's cat. And man, he is so spoiled. He's a monster.
what are you barking at?
Yeah, Fantima's a good mouser. Shadow will catch a mouse out in the garage or whatever and bring it in the house. But yeah, I have never seen Chubbs or Kung Pao kill a mouse.
Mm,
So it's the females,
well, I
kind of
mean,
like
they're inside cat. I mean, are they all outside cats? Because aren't these cats
they're in
are
and out. Yeah,
inside?
yeah, they're in
They're
and
not
out.
outside cats. But I mean, I could have them outside. But then I know once we have them outside, we probably won't see them. They'll be
No,
hunting and stuff
they'll come
like
in and
that.
take a shit in the litter box.
And
That's what they do. I'm like, it's just shit outside.
yeah,
But no, they want to shit in their litter box. They come inside to shit in
mm-hmm.
the litter box. They're
Yeah,
bad.
that's the only thing. No, you're just bothering me right now, and I'm doing a show. She's just meowing at me and stuff because she wants the chips. But
Yeah, we had
so
some crazy flooding here last week.
Yeah, what do you say?
We had some crazy flooding here last week, like all around us. But I think we're at a certain elevation where it didn't get us. But Vicedo, it flooded like hundreds of houses, and somebody's hot tub got away down the river and then ended up in the lake. And then once the lake receded, it was still there within the week. And I guess it only flooded up there because the levee broke. But yeah, the freaking hot tub is like really famous, and it finally went back home. I'm like, after all that, it still works. They took it back home.
Wow. Oh, and I was gonna ask you that when I was doing that first reading, did that first reading hit you too, right? What? How did it get to you? Like, in what way?
Like
That?
the
Oh, that's it.
sadness, passion,
What else?
heartbreak.
What about the appreciation part?
Yeah, like appreciate what you have.
Yeah, because you don't know what you have, and I think we sometimes take things for granted, and we don't realize what we have until it's gone. And
That's
sometimes
how it
it's
generally
kind of,
works.
yeah, and sometimes we just do stupid shit when we have what we have, but we don't acknowledge it until something happens, and then that's when we're like, whoa, we missed him. And after that, it's kind of like, no, you just can't do it. It's just different. What are you doing
Let's go ahead
besides being a
and
trouble cat?
hit the second break since
The
it's
what?
the time. Let's hit the second music break since that's generally when we do it. And then that'll give people time
Okay.
to get the link going and stuff. And
All right,
let's
sounds
go ahead and
good.
do that.
Well, we'll be back after this second musical break, and if you want to come on, hit that link on the screen.
Yep, that's right. All right, so on this break, we once again have Mr. Jeff Hilliard from San Diego, California, and he's going to be singing one of my favorite. It's like a 80s ballad. It's called Abandon. And Holy Shnikes, Good Life is another one. And then we have Miss Mia Savage with her group Antidote for Savages, and she's going to be singing Not a Phase. And yeah, it looks like I lost some songs on here, but I'm going to re-add them. I'm trying to remember what the other one is, but we'll have it on there anyways. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this music break.
The sound of this circle
watching your every move.
This is the good life. This is the good life. This is the good life.
Get money. Get money. Get high. Get money. Get high. Get money. Get
Welcome back, and thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. Tonight we have Psychic Chris Garcia on. We also have his lovely, lovely old lady. I want to say wife, but it's not official yet, but it is official. Brittany, and then hi Jess. We got Jess in the chat room, and we're doing free psychic readings. I believe we have 40 more minutes left if anybody wants to call in and get a free psychic reading. Yeah. And if you just want to come in and chat or whatever, that's cool. Welcome back, guys.
Hello. Yeah, I keep out jamming out to that music.
I know, isn't Jeff cool? He's so badass, and he wins like awards all the time for his videos because he does those himself, and he's just so creative and funny. I remember when he first sent me a video, it was Multitude song, and I'm like, this guy is just fucking with me right now. So, it was just so funny, and I'm like, did he know that I had a mullet like in junior high school? What the fuck? Why is this guy fucking with me? But no, he's like legitimate, and he's a really good artist. I'm glad you liked him. I was worried that you'd be sad we didn't have Michaela Hay on.
Yeah, I like some of their songs too.
Nice. I'm glad. Yeah, you guys should definitely check
No, I
him
guess
out
we're
on YouTube and
echoing
stuff.
a little bit.
And he's got some really positive, cool energy going on too. You know, if you're feeling down or whatever, just go check out his page on Instagram or anywhere. And yeah, he's good for tons of laughs.
Oh, I got a question that somebody was messaging me.
Okay.
So the question that you had was, what does he want when he calls? I think he's just looking to talk. That's for you, Veronica. I just feel like he's trying to reach out to you, but it's going to be when he's ready to reach out, and he's going to call on his own, but just don't upset him. And that's what I got for you.
I don't know what the question is.
Well, I know she didn't. I don't know if they can type. Do they have to subscribe to type?
No. You should just be able to go in where the show is live, and I shared that too on all three of the pages. I should have shared it to your page too, but I spaced it. But yeah, just go in there and it'll be a live chat going on, and you should be able to jump in whether you're subscribed or not. I think I did that just last night on a different page that somebody invited me to. Could have been the night before.
Nosy looking nosy right here.
Nosy wants a booger, man. She's so cute.
Ow!
You monster. Did she get you?
Yeah, she did.
Pages. I'm trying to see what
Okay,
that are. Those little
children.
aliens? Well, those are cute. The Quiddles. Oh, did you see that? It's like pigtails and hard eyes or
So,
something.
what I would say is that. So, what I would say is that we got a couple of minutes left. So if you're listening to the beginning of the show, just keep looking at the sky because you might just see spaceships. Isn't that right, Brett?
Yep.
Keep your eyes to the sky.
And what are they going to be looking for?
Meteors,
Like,
asteroids,
how do they look?
UFOs.
How do they look to you when you saw them? What kind of shape did they look like?
They look like circles. Like silver
Okay.
circles.
So if you see any shit, things that look like that are silver, that have an oval shape, that it's not a plane and it's not birds.
And it's not Superman.
And it's not Superman either. So,
They're out there. You just got to look up. And like you said, everybody's on their phones
yeah.
or everybody's in the house playing video games or, watching a show. Hey, I'm guilty too. That's why I love my chickens, because they get me out of the house to do something.
Yeah, I get it.
Plus, they're funny.
I think you see things when you're outside, when you're not inside. You see a lot of weird stuff. So, you just never know what you're going to see.
Do you know what else is funny?
And
you know
that,
how I had to turn on the echo cancellation earlier instead of stereo? Well, I didn't turn
yeah,
it to echo cancellation, and it's not echoing. So what the heck? It's like the gremlins in the system or something. Freaking weird.
I don't know why is it echoing.
I know, isn't that weird? I'm telling you, it's gremlins in the wires. Because before it's like it was echoing, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I have to turn on echo cancellation when it should just be for me and yours should be for you. But yours was kicking you out, and mine was working for the whole thing. But then it makes the music sound weird. So
If they're listening.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you know what I think? I think we said is that
it is
when we
echoing.
talk about spaceships,
Now I hear it echoing.
That's why it started.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I got you. There we go. Should be good now. They're on to us.
But they are listening. What do you think, man?
Yep.
They heard what you said, so now they're going to be like, oh, we know what you look like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just like the great
Y'all need to
Kareem
behave.
Winter would say, motherfuckers. Do you remember Kareem de Winter? She's passed away since, just like BTO, but yeah, that was her favorite line. Motherfuckers. Yep, they're on to us. They got our numbers. Now you got to look out for the black vehicles outside. I'm just kidding.
Yep. Yep. Like the way imitate Mr. Trump with the wall. How do you do it?
Oh no. Oh my gosh, I've been watching a lot of Saturday Night Live recently. Alright.
You know,
Build
be
the
like,
wall.
build the wall.
Build the wall. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the greatest wall ever. Mexico's gonna pay for it. It's gonna be fine.
We're gonna make
Cartel.
America great again.
We're gonna nuke the cartel. Man, those poor guys, like recently they just took 2 of them home that survived from the last attack on these drug peddlers out at sea. They sent them home. If they were guilty of trying to transport drugs, wouldn't they have arrested them or something? This guy is just...
Probably would have, but it could be an insight thing.
Can be.
It could be an insight. Then again,
Like,
we
how
don't
do you
know nothing,
survive
right?
that?
We don't know nothing.
Nope, we don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing about those guys.
Yep, you don't know nothing. It's okay. It's all good.
It's okay. I don't know nothing.
You know
I don't know
nothing.
nothing.
It's gonna be a
I know
good show.
nothing.
Very good show,
It's
man. Very good
okay.
show.
It's gonna be a great show.
Very good show.
We got 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes.
Trump approves.
So all I gotta say is that I'm not into politics, but I will say this one thing. I hope you guys what you voted for, what you got, because we are going through a lot. And outside of politics, just be aware. I want to say there might be more sightings. That's not going to be the only time. I think there's going to be plenty more to see. I think there's going to be a lot of more things that people are going to encounter. And instead of being on your phone, have your phone handy because you never know what you might catch in the sky. I think it's evidence that there is more out there than what we think. And I don't feel like we're alone. And that just confirms it, seeing those damn things in the sky. So, as far as I know, they could be listening now to us now. Be like,
there's so many things going on right now which are out there to separate us, and they've been doing a really good job at it. Like, everybody hates each other. Even family members are blocking each other because of politics. It's just some dumb shit that they put out there for us to not be as one, because if we're as one, we're gonna kick their fucking asses. But that's not how they want it. They want us separated and segregated and full of hate and despising each other, etc., etc. That way they can come in and just take over. And like today, No King's Day, I guess is what it was called or whatever. So everybody's out there picketing and rioting, and there was tons more people than they expected. I'm not getting into anything, but this guy that was 85 years old said, if you don't say something or do something right now, then you're gonna have to bow down. You're gonna have to take a knee and bow to the new ruler, because he's just trying to take over. I think Chris fell off the planet Earth. Yeah, it's just crazy out there. Well, I think he's at the stage. Bang! We thought the aliens abducted you.
Yeah, the cat. Yeah, the cat knocked the damn shit down to the phone cell.
Oh, she's mad.
Those are the cats are, those are my children for you. But I see it as like what you said. I think they've done a very good job to separate us. And I remember having dreams many, many years ago that if they succeed even more, we will be seeing each other at campsites. Because I've had visions of that many, many years ago.
Yeah, I remember it was yesterday. It's crazy.
And I think if we don't snap out of our little I don't know what it would be called. Snap out of our
Little tiny conflicts and say,
mindset.
wake up.
hmm I think that people need to start waking up because I think there's signs that the world is getting worse than what it is. And what I feel is people have always asked, because you watch a lot of movies, so you think that they're here to destroy us. But I think in my eyes, the way that they just showed up random before the shutdown, that just confirms that they're not here to destroy us. Because if they did, they could have done that a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
They can blow up all the carriers. They could blow up all the planes that we have. They can blow up everything in sight if they wanted to. But that's just saying that whatever is coming, they're ready for it. And you know what keeps coming to mind when I think about this? When I see them in my mind that day when I thought it was birds at first, the way that they were flying together is more of a sign that they were in motion. They were all in together.
Organized.
That's almost like work organized, and that if there's a formation, or that's how they call it in the military, that when they get in that formation, they're ready to attack. So that means that they're not going to attack us. They're just going to attack the people that have been lying to us for many, many, many years. And I feel that they're going to make a big difference telepathically or however they freaking do it. But however the case may be, is I think there's a lot more bigger. There's something bigger than us, whatever it is. And the fact that we saw them, I want to say just by random, I want to say there was 5 of them. I could be off on that, but I want to say there was like 5 of them. What? Oh, that's Raven. But I believe there is more to come. And people, you need to snap and get out of your high horse and start going outside and be aware, huh? Really start paying attention to what's going on. Because I think it's about to get worse, and it's not them. I think it's going to be our own people. And
that's what people are saying.
I think, and I think with all this stuff, if it goes on till before the 1st, I give it probably by the end of the week before Halloween comes, Walmarts are going to be like this. Why? Because they're going to stock up on water. They're going to stock up on meat. And all the other things that they need to do that. But think about this. If they're already showing that shutdown, what's the next thing that's going to happen? And I hope God, knock on wood, that it doesn't happen. But I've already said in the past, and I've gotten that validation, thanks to Brittany seeing the sky. The next thing they're going to do is shut the power down. Some of us might affect us. Some of it might not. If we have generators to run off of generators, but generators need a lot of power to run the whole damn state, or the whole damn city for that matter. But hopefully that they don't shine with the power grid, because if they're going to do a shutdown, how are people going to pay their bills? How are people going to pay their light? So what does that mean if you don't have a shutdown? Where does electricity go? It all turns black because nobody can pay their bills. There's no money coming in. There's no money flowing. So all this light that we have in our rooms, we might better enjoy it, because If they don't get to where they can agree with this shutdown, the next thing is going to be the power, because people are not going to be able to pay their electricity bills because they're going to be so high, but their checks are going to be this small, and they're going to be like, well, we can pay the water, but what about our electricity? So, God forbid that happens, but if it does, I'm going to tell you I told you so. I'm going to tell you I told you so. But then again, Chris don't know nothing. Brittany don't know nothing. And Tessa don't know nothing.
I don't know shit.
So if people don't have power bank, better get one.
I know. That's
Yep.
next on my list. I keep forgetting to get
Well, I got one.
Me too.
that. I have all the timers, but I will have one. Sandra said, "Hi, Chris and Brittany."
Who said hi?
Sandra from back in the day. It's Sandra Heath.
Oh, okay. Hi, Sandra. I thought that was, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I just think that people need to come together, because it's really scary, because we got 2 more weeks for Halloween, and I hope that they come to agreement or they get satisfied, because I personally feel like there's no proof, but I feel like they're doing this shit on purpose, because they have the money to do it, and they have the money to shut it down. And as far as the things that Brittany was talking about earlier, for the people that are elderly and that live off of food stamps, you better enjoy that this month, because next month you might have zero due to the shutdown. So save all those eggs, save all that broccoli, milk,
I just got a
bread.
goose egg yesterday, my very first goose egg. I'm like, holy shnikes, look at the size of this egg. I'll have to send you a picture if you didn't see it. But
Yeah, send me a picture. Yeah, but I am telling you, people need to start saving whatever money they have, hold on to it, because it's getting bad. And honestly, as being an empath and psychic, it honestly, even though I have my own problems, but I feel for the people. I really do. I feel sorry for everybody that are in worse situations, that can't even pay for their mortgage. People are gonna have problems flying where they want to see their loved ones, because them pilots, the airport can't pay for the control tower people there. They can't pay them. I just think it's gonna impact us a lot. So just be aware and save what you can save, because every last dollar is gonna count. You enter your pennies and quarters and dimes and nickels. And
that's why I'm not
it's sad to
shitless in the
say it, but
first
we've
place.
gone through. But you know what I say? You know what's funny? I keep hearing this in my head. We have not gone through the depression. Maybe our great grandparents did in World War One and World War Two. But I have a feeling that hopefully, God, we don't go through that. But it's getting close to where we just might go back in the days, to where we're gonna have to live off land and live and can afford it. But I just, it brings tears to my eyes, even though I'm not crying, but it does bring fear, and that's what they want. It does, and they're succeeding with it. Like I said, they're separating us.
Mm-hmm. Because
And once
separated
again,
we're
we
weak,
need
but
to come
together we're
as
strong.
united. We're united, and we need to be strong. Mm-hmm. Come together. That's right. Do you have any messages for the people out there, Britt, while we're talking about all this for them? About SNAP or whatever?
Not that I can think of.
Start saving y'all's money
I don't even think
and
money's gonna work
enjoy it.
here pretty soon.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah. And
Well,
for
it
the
just makes
people
me
that
sad too.
do
Go
have
ahead.
jobs, to the people that do have the jobs, the message I got for you is hold on to your job. Because that's going to save you when all this crap is going through. And we're almost done with the show, but I guess a lot of people, since we haven't done any shows in a while, let me think.
Well, we got Ishika in the chat. She's gonna ask a question, but she's gonna do it
Okay,
in
go ahead
chat
and
because
ask.
she just woke up and doesn't want to come online as far as video or audio. Yeah,
No,
I
it's
told her you
fine.
better hurry up because we're almost out of time. Okay, she wanted to ask.
What I was going to
I'm
ask
gonna
you, Tess,
post it.
go ahead.
Do you see her getting into an admin or getting admitted into college called ISB next year? I think, is she gonna get entry? Or is it what is it called, a scholarship, or I don't know. If you guys, I'm thinking admit could be scholarship.
Actually, I've never heard of that before, but I want to say yes. But I want to say study for all whatever degrees you need.
And that's morning where she's at. She just woke up.
Cause you're, yeah, that's fine. Well, just know that I see you do good in it. It'll probably be like in the mid of the year. But just study and get all your degrees because you're gonna need for qualifications and all that. So I see that happening for you. But if you do get what you want in college, hopefully that's enough to pay your bills and all that. Because college is expensive and the way things are, it's really sad.
But you might qualify for grants. My pendulum said
Yeah,
yes, but like you're saying, it was doing yes, and then it would do I don't know, and then yes again, and then I don't know, but mostly it was yes. So just keep on the path that you're on. Don't get discouraged. Keep on going, and I think you will be admitted with a scholarship or whatever it is you're looking
I
for.
think so
That
too. I was gonna ask you guys one. I know that we always do a show every month, but since we've been slacking, do you know when your next available show will be with me? Because I was thinking, I don't know if we're gonna do 2 shows in 1 month. Because I was thinking of doing a show before Halloween. If we're gonna do a special for Halloween, just a random. If you don't mind, if not, then we can just wait till November.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think if not, I can probably do a show maybe after the Day of the Dead because I'm gonna have respect for my mom, which is coming up. So I'll probably be headed to the cemetery that day. Now, if you can't do a show on Halloween, then we can do make up for it on the Day of the Dead, if whatever day that falls on.
Okay, so Halloween is on Friday, and it's funny because I've been trying to do Wednesday, and then I wanted to do Friday, but there's been a lot of stuff going on, but I'm trying to get more days on the air and stuff like that. But yeah, totally, I'm down. We could do Friday if you want, or Saturday or Sunday, or even some other day if you want to, because I'm not working. I'm just doing the whole farming gig and stuff, and so yeah, I'm open and available, and I'm totally down.
So if you want to do a show for Halloween, we don't have to make it a long one. We can make it short depending on what we all feel. If you want to dress up, we can. And then see what comes up during the time. Because I think a lot of weird shit will come up from now till Halloween. That's about in 2 weeks, right? Am I looking at 2 weeks?
I believe so. Hold on. I usually have a calendar here, but I'm pretty sure this is the 18th. I think we have 2 more weeks. Yeah.
So what do you
So
think, Nate? Doing a show on Halloween?
yeah, we can do that.
What do you think? We're
Yes,
not doing
let's do
anything
it.
anyway.
Yeah, we can do
What do you
Halloween
think, Brett?
party or whatever with readings. And are you gonna dress up too? You better dress up. I've dressed up every year, even since I've been an adult, because I love Halloween and I think that's part of staying young is
Friday.
keeping that young spirit. It is. Halloween's a Friday this year.
Yep, not this
Well,
Friday,
when
but not next Friday,
Definitely.
but the
So
following
we can do
Friday.
that. I'll dress up. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, do you want to see the masks now, or do you rather be surprised?
See the what? Oh, no, I want to see. And guess what? Okay, so I love Michael Myers and Jason and all those guys, even Freddy. I almost wore my Freddy shirt tonight, but I was like,
Hold
no,
on.
it's Michael Myers night.
Hold on, I'll get it right now. Hold on, I'll get it right now.
There's a Michael Myers of Decatur, and him and his son will dress up, and his wife's always like, "You're so stupid." But somebody finally made his son a Michael Myers mask that fits, and he's just totally killing it, literally. He's the cutest little tiny
Yeah,
Michael Myers
and
I
like
ever
I
saw.
said,
I just
it's
want to pinch his little
exactly.
cheeks off.
I don't know if I'll be able to. Hold on, I have to put this. I'll take it off real quick. But look,
Oh yeah. Yeah, you just gotta sit there and
what do
stare.
you think, Cass?
That's awesome. Do you know where the original Michael Myers mask came from?
Yeah, I still need. I probably have to buy the overalls because I'm telling you, the overall with the whole skin.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
asked the lady
expensive.
how much it would be. It's $50.
Yeah, it's
$50
pricey.
for the whole damn thing. I was like, you know what you can go do? Go to the freaking Goodwill, get
Thrift
some
store.
overalls and get it all like the blue ones and just put it on. There you go.
I was thinking that like you could go to a thrift store and find that jumpsuit because it is pricey. Or you could go to mechanic shops and be like, "Is there anybody here that wants to sell their old, jumpsuit to me?" Because generally, welders and stuff wear those blue old jumpsuits, and maybe they have one that they're going to throw away, but they'd rather sell it to you for $20 or something. You never know,
Yeah,
and it's going to look nice and live in.
yeah. Well, if I can get it, I'll just buy the outfit. But when I went in there, it was like $50. And then I'm thinking, damn, that's expensive.
Oh, look on
I was gonna
Amazon
barely choose
and
it.
eBay too. You could find discounted ones that people have worn already. They probably wore it one time and they're just
Okay.
trying to get rid of it.
Well, it gives me a couple of weeks. Giving me this week to do it, so I'm down.
Yeah.
If you're down to do an ad, do you need a picture of me with this on? I can send you one on Messenger.
Oh, that's okay. Well,
So you
if you
can have it as
want
a
for me to make
profile.
a banner or something, yeah, I can make a banner if you want to.
Yeah,
You
we
and
can
Brittany
do
want to
that.
do something
Yeah,
creative.
yeah, we can do that. I
I
don't
think
know
I'm
what
going to do my
Brittany's gonna do,
Elvira
but she'll probably
costume
be a
for
witch.
Halloween, and then
Or
I was
just be
also
cheap and
thinking.
just paint your face.
Well, I was gonna.
But the
I
only thing
already have
about
my
painting your
Elvira
face, after a
costume.
while, it starts to itch. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So no, but we're down for it. So for heads up, if you guys are not doing anything on Halloween, more likely probably be less people watching the show. But if you're not doing anything, mark your calendars that we might have a show for sure. Well, let Tessa know unless there's something changes with her and she goes take the kids trick or treating. We'll work something out. As far as the time of that show, since a lot of people like to trick or treat, I think maybe around this time would be good, around 9. I think
Yeah,
that's
9
if
for
you
you, 8
don't
for
take your
me.
kids out. But we'll
Yeah.
keep in touch, Tess, because I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no. Because what if you're too busy and we can't do it? So then just
We
put your
should.
question marks on your calendar.
Yeah, we should totally be done with trick or treating by then because we generally start like as the sun is setting. Because next door they have a trunk or treat where people give out candy from their car trunks, and then we go to like Dove Ranch or somewhere else and do the regular trick-or-treating and stuff, but yeah, that should totally work if we do the time we did tonight. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So we have 7 minutes left.
Sounds
Is there
good.
anything else that you wanted
Well,
to touch
if
on
you guys,
before we head out?
well, you guys can reach me at Psychic28 on Facebook. TikTok, and reach me at 210-974-3470. 210-974-3470, and maybe, just maybe, I'll pray on it. And we can also maybe, if we do catch something in the sky, maybe a spaceship, we might just have that picture on Halloween.
Yeah,
If
sure.
we can
So
get
we can
one.
share it.
If they just happen to appear to Brittany again and say,
Brittany's gonna be like, something's
Right?
watching me. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
"Oh, wait, you're gonna be like this, like how you gonna do it? Be like this."
Yeah, that's when I was saying, like, that's the general response, because me and Mia were out at her ranch and we were ghost hunting, of all things. And we weren't picking up on shit, and all of a sudden I looked up to look at the moon, but I see this freaking huge craft coming over the horizon, which looked a lot like, I don't know if you've seen the line, it's just a line of lights. And that's what I said, what the fuck is that? And she's like, what? I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it was a huge ass mothership.
You said the same thing that Brittany said.
Yes, that's what I say. That's the general response. What the fuck is that? Because you don't know what the fuck that is. It's just crazy.
No, but thanks, Tess, for having us on, and hopefully, you guys, will see you on Halloween. Keep a look in the sky, because you never know what you might just see. Good night,
Look
everybody.
it up. Night, 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 you guys. Thanks for
Good
coming
night.
on.
Night.
Good night.
Awesome. Well, that was super cool. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. I feel like I'm way away from the camera. I'm closer. Just kidding. But yeah, we're gonna do the Halloween special, aka readings and stuff. But tomorrow night I'm going to be doing ghost stories, and also I wanted to hit on some Reddit, like, haunted house stories, like people that work haunted houses and experiences that they've had and different stuff like that. But like Chris was saying, if you have any UFO photos or videos or anything you want to share with us to put on the show for Halloween, even ghost pictures, anomaly pictures, videos, etc., be sure to share that too, because that would be frickin' epic. What else? So yeah, we were talking about also the separation and segregation of our people. This is not just our country. This is everyone's country. And I'm pretty sure, because the powers that be have been in power for a very long time, I think they're running the whole show when they want us all on the same page as far as demolishing population. Bill Gates is buying up all this property, he's buying all the seed rights, etc., etc. Like, things are basically out of this world, out of this realm. The world is in a crazy state these days. I don't know if you agree or not, but it's okay, you don't have to agree. Just make sure you keep stock of what's important. Get your family close. Forget about politics. Forget about religion. Forget about all that stuff. It's us together. You and me, you and your family and you. Your friends who might be your family. These people are what is important these days. Yep. It's just pretty intense. But thank you guys so much once again for hanging out for We Are Paradox Media's Psychic Saturday. Psychic Chris Garcia. Thank you once again for hanging out with me this evening on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. It was a pleasure and an honor hanging out with you and entertaining you, if you hopefully felt entertained. Thank you to all my friends out there, wherever you may be, Beyond the Omniverse tonight. Had a wonderful time and I can't wait to do it again. Like I said, tomorrow night. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to do maybe TikToks, but I kind of want to do ghost stories too. We'll see what happens. I'll figure it out over the evening's course, but don't forget, you guys, we're all in this together. Together, we can make the world a bit better. And together, my friends, we are Paradox Media, because without you, there is no us. Also, I'm not begging, but if you have the means, ability, or initiative to fling or bring some green my way, it would help me out immensely to get more time as far as video and things like that. It would help me keep the mothership afloat, for sure. Cash App, money sign TessaTNT, PayPal at TessaTNT, and Venmo at Tessa-Thomas-Peterson. Until next time, my loves, nighty night, love and light, take care of my news, and I will see you back here tomorrow night, same time, same crazy place. Have a wonderful evening.